minor. I didn't know about that. Oh. So, woohoo! I'm from Indiana. Woo! Anybody else here from Indiana? Woo! No? See, now there you go. 6 generations of Hoosier pride right here. That's right, that's right. I think about it sometimes and I'm like, okay, so my ancestors came from another country and landed on the East Coast and they looked around and they said, yeah, not here, no, not here. They went traveling west, they went through the Alleghenies and the beautiful west. And they got to the east side of Indianapolis and said, oh yeah, this is where we're gonna set up shop. I don't know about those people. So yeah, from Indiana we call ourselves Hoosiers. So I meet somebody from Indiana, I'm like, hey, you a Hoosier? I'm a Hoosier. Oh my God, that's so awesome, we're all Hoosiers. What's interesting is you don't really know what the definition of a Hoosier is. Like we could be going like, wow, are you a piece of shit? I am too, that's so awesome. Oh my God, you're a piece of shit? I'm a piece of shit. And I Googled it, because you know, that's what we do, the Googler. And I was like, what's a Hoosier? And they were like, big, burly, unkept specimen. And I was like, shit, you nailed it. That's awesome. How'd you know? So I get this figure from being a Hoosier too. We like the all-you-can-eat buffet. I prefer the salad bar with croutons, sunflower seeds, and ranch dressing. That's how I do it. We also really like the pitch-in dinner. Now, the pitch-in dinner up here, I think, is called a potluck, but in Indiana, it's called a pitch-in. And we pitch in a bunch of brown food, and we put it out on folding tables, and we sit in the bottom of a church, and we're like, this brown is good. I love brown, that's my favorite food. We actually put mashed potatoes and cover them with noodles. What the fuck is that? It's like Dr. Atkins hell. Unbelievable. But we also like pie. Now we have pie, we've got pecan pie, blueberry pie, apple pie, any kind of pie you can imagine. We also have sugar cream pie. People from up here say, sugar cream pie, what's that? And I'm like, I just listed the fucking ingredients. What is your problem? So, okay, I got a couple of confessions to make. Number one, I'm an addict. I am. It's a really frightening thing. I like to do it every day, a couple of times a day, and sometimes I do it at night. My 92-year-old grandmother, I even got her addicted to Facebook. Yeah, and like many other addictions, it does all sorts of things to you, but what it does to me is, it makes me mean. I am such a bitch on that thing. You know, I'm looking at people's status updates, and they're like, oh, look at my new baby. I'm like, it's ugly. They're like, oh, look at my new house. I just got a big new house. I'm like, fuck you. Dislike. What is wrong with me? I'm so mean. It's like a sorority girl. My sorority help. Sorry, I gotta look at my notes here. So, the thing about Facebook is, I mean, do you remember the days, well, at least I do, some of them, you know, I'd drink all night long, and I'd get home, and I'd get all sad about something, I'd call up some ex-boyfriend, I'm a little sad. Now what I do is I get home, and I post that shit on Facebook, and 360 of my best friends are all like, what the hell's going on? And the next day I'm like, oh no, that's very, very embarrassing. That's horrible. So yeah, Facebook is really bad, but it's addictive. It's amazing too. I mean, I got in a fight with a neighbor of mine. Imagine that. We got in this big fight. They decided to not talk to me anymore, and I was like, I'm going to dislike you on Facebook. I'm going to stop being your friend. And then I was like, no, I'm going to envy post. So I like went all over the place. I actually didn't leave my kitchen, but I was like, I'm here, hanging out with Shakira. And look at my pictures. I started like taking classes in Photoshop, and I was like, look at me and Oprah doing the marathon. We're done now. Awesome. And then she's like looking out her window, and I'm like, Oh, no, that's too bad. Okay, well, listen, my time's up, guys. One word to the wise. Birds are heinous. And that's what I'll leave you with.